Congrats, mate. Player of the match. How did it go?
The match, tough weather, to be honest. Tough weather. I think yesterday was a lot worse. But despite that, we didn't want to lose any games today. And yeah, I think the weather pulled off today with the boys helping out. Both teams, we know each other from Sydney and Gold Coast as well. So yeah, really went really well.
Happy with your performance?
Oh yeah, us cameraman.
And what are your intentions going to the next couple games?
Hopefully, everyone just every time we take the field, just keep your head up. This is our first tournament as well as a team. None of us really trained together as well, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
And here we are for Game 3 on our Field 1 live stream. We've got the Men's Opens Pool A, Samoa up against Indigenous. And the surprise packets of the tournament so far, the Samoan team looking to build from their big win yesterday over the French, 4-0. A big statement game, but a couple of names here to look out for from yesterday. Henry Pritchard, the number 77, couple of tries yesterday. We liked Nathaniel Tia and the man in 18, Wix Hemapol, as here we go. The Indigenous have gone short but unable to go the 10 metres. And this was the theme yesterday we saw. Samoa opting for the scrums, playing slow, but it's when they got the ball, they play fast, but they love this stop-start part of the game. I think they've been training. They've got some set moves here. Let's see what they can do.
So Indigenous, they have lost 3 out of 4 of the games. So their recent form, they lost to Cook Islands, USA and Australia to beat France in a close 3-point win. As Samoa looking to bring it back into the middle. They'll swing it out left to the open side. They got the overlap. He wants to use it. He gets mistagged by Allen, runs into the middle and scores a try that puts Samoa on the board.
And it's that man that we spoke about pre-game, the number 77, Henry Pritchard. As the ball comes out here, it's a little bounce pass. And here we are, a little skip, gets him on his back foot. The 13 for the Indigenous, Zach Hudson, just on his back foot, but Pritchard with a lovely move to get them on the board early. Samoa leading the Indigenous 1-0.
So this is almost like a mini semi-final. It's 1v4, Samoa in first and Indigenous in fourth. So Samoa haven't lost a game yet, and Indigenous have only won 1. So let's see what Indigenous can bring to the table. Samoa drawing first blood. They'll swing it out to the far wing, almost puts in a kick, fakes it, runs down the sideline and gains a little bit of territory. So they'll come back to the short side. puts in a little grubber. Has to get through a couple people, dives on it, but can't dive on it when you're the kicking team.
You can see the energy from defense from the Samoan side, some great line speed.
So here's a stat for you. Samoa have only conceded 12 points this whole tournament. And they haven't conceded one yet with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go. So Samoa looking to bring it to the 2-on-2 side. Allen takes a much-needed tag. Henderson at a defender, and Samoa looking to spread it all the way over to the other side of the field. So Indigenous with the ball. It's play on. Thought he got tagged. Didn't end up getting tagged. He got the ball away. Fakes the wrap. They'll go to the short side. And then they'll come back to the thick side. A wrap through to Allen. Allen dancing, but is tagged eventually. This is the third. They got 2 more to go. They go to the short side. Wraps around under. Come back to the thick side. Run to the line. Dummies. Here's the last one. They'll go short side, puts in a little kick. Simultaneous, so he's where he regathered the ball is where he will be a changeover. Dallas, what are your thoughts early?
You brought up the stat before. It's the defense from Samoa. Able to shut them out. You can see the energy. There's line speed. In the tag games before, we haven't really seen anyone get up off the line as hard as the Samoans. And they've got a great subset going on here. Fresh new 5 on it looks. As we see here, Samoa coming out of there, playing fast out of their own end. They'll just want to kick here, and they do. Fullback's there. And Indigenous, easy take for him. Makes him miss, makes him miss.
So Indigenous have had a few close matches. They've had 2 matches with a score difference of 3 or less.
So they're hanging around, the Indigenous team.
Just can't capitalise.
They just want to stay in that top 4.
So Indigenous swinging it out wide. Here's Gaia. Gaia can put it back in the middle. In the middle now, Indigenous. They'll go to the short wing. Out. Intercepted, yes. And they'll go to the short side. Scooped it from half. Samoa on the charge. They got to get out of this half. Indigenous need to keep him in. That's the third. They'll go to the open side, and then they'll come back to the closed side. Gets it away, but is tagged. This is the last one. They'll go to the middle, puts in a kick. It's a banana. And I think that's out on the full.
I think he was looking for a little banana 40-20 there for the ruling of the 3P tag, the 2010. But Hemmerpaul would like his time over again there. Indigenous, another opportunity here to score. But Samoa will back their D here. You see on the screen here, good line speed. And they forced an error. They're happy with that one, the Samoans.
So they'll bring it back into the middle with Samoa. Still yet to let a try in to the Samoans. Indigenous conceding 1. They'll bring it to the thick side. Tag, this is third. They've got 2 more tags to come. Henderson fakes a dummy and is tagged 22 metres out from their own line. Ran into the defender, therefore contact and a penalty.
Held his position there in front as a defender. Hemmerpaul is again.
They'll take the scrum.
They'll take the scrum. They're slowing it down, playing at their pace. Showing no signs of fatigue, both teams here this morning. Samoa's playing with a lot of energy. They go right through Tia. Little skip.
He's been a major difference for this Samoan team this tournament.
Okay, short side to the 43. Links back up on this left, but the tag has been made. Pereira, they go left. Hemapol. Little A play. Oh!
He almost knocked it
There's
on.
still an opportunity.
I'll go left still. They had the overlap. Put it down, and it's 2 points to the number. Let's get his number on the back.
As you see here, a little replay at Hemapol. They run a little A play with Tamua. He gets out, he fumbles the ball. Tamua's able to get it.
Number 47.
And it's the 47, Levi
Carlisle.
Carlisle scores in the left-hand side of the field. But a lovely little A play with Hemapol and Tamua opens up the Indigenous team. And Carlisle had a bit of work to do there. Off the bootlaces. Scores a try there. Samoa 2, Indigenous yet to score here.
It's only 2 points. It's just a bonus box try, and the scores are leveled up. Indigenous looking to spread the ball wide. Just doesn't look like Indigenous have got the speed on Samoa.
Yeah, missing a bit of a gas man in this side, you'd think. Bit of change of pace, but the Samoans, the blue wall in defense, holding them out. And if they do miss a tag, they've got the pace to take it, but Tamua's missed it. Gaia's down this side. Love the reload play. Back to the middle, 2 pass. Here we go. This is some lovely footy from the Indigenous. There's an opportunity here.
Out wide,
Can he get there?
Oh, what a tag!
Beautiful tag.
What a tag that is by the number 1 in Tuma. Left foot, gone dead.
Wow, we were just talking about a change of pace, but Indigenous didn't need it. They had some reloading play there from their side then. And unfortunate, should have probably been a try, but the defense, the blue wall from Tamua, the number 1 for Samoa, holds them out.
Samoa down the middle. Needed to make that tag, and he did. They'll come back into the middle. That's the 3rd. They'll feed it right. Ball gone to ground. Indigenous just holding their line at the moment. Steps right, and to bring it back into the middle. Tia.
Yeah, Tia.
Yeah, Tia.
We've got a little shutdown there from the Indigenous, so that'll be a reset here.
So, plays the ball. Tia wanted it back. Didn't though. I think this is 3rd, so they got 2 more tags to come. Go back to that wing where they played the ball before. This is only 2nd. Play on. 6 more so for the advantage play of the penalties. So Samoa will bring it back into the middle. Not really doing much, just holding their line, ready to pounce on a very, very fast opportunity. They go left. And brilliantly tagged by the Indigenous. No, go right.
Oh, lovely feet.
Tia again, showing, it's the wrong line again. The amount of times we've seen that this tournament has been ridiculous. And Indigenous emerged with the football. Marker's gone, so there's a massive hole opened up. He's through. He's tagged on 2nd, 21 metres away from their line. He'll go to the thick side where all the numbers are. Nothing happened though. They'll continue going to the thick side. Puts in a little kick, trapped at the feet. Knocked on, though, by Indigenous, and Samoa get the play of the ball.
Great transition set there from the Indigenous team, but again, this Samoan defense just gets back behind the ball, playing for each other here, showing no signs of fatigue from yesterday, playing with high energy.
So, if Samoa can get another try on the board. It'd be scoreboard pressure for the Indigenous. They'll go left, fakes the left, goes right, puts in a kick at his tag. Fourth and last here. What can Samoa bring to the table in the last tag? It's a minute 30 to go in the game. And it's going to be changeover. And a minute 30 to go, and Indigenous have got the ball in their defensive half. They'll surrender the tag. Oh, knock on in the play to the ball. Sloppy turnover, and now Samoa have got a chance to pounce in the scoreboard in the dying stages of the first half.
I want their opportunity here, though. They're looking for probably their main man in Tia in the middle of the 13, but they go left. Lovely little feet there as they go right and find Tia. See what they can set up here. They're going left, fourth and final, little out ball. Puts it on
Puts
the
a little
toe.
chip, too much.
Just the weight there.
The Indigenous will have the ball, but they'll only get 1 or 2 tags.
Unfortunately, no tag there for the Indigenous player.
Puts in a
They're
kick.
gone for the 2010.
Oh, look at there. It does. They want to hurry up.
This will be the final play of the half, you'd think, once they get to play the ball.
Tap
That's a
it.
lovely play.
If they tap it now,
They'll still get
players.
the play. This will be the final.
This is the last play. Henderson on the line. Puts through a hole. Kaya. Tagged. And that will be half time. Samoa 2, Indigenous 0.
60-second break with 30 seconds to go before we start.
Gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast's back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins.
Good first half. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we've been pretty ordinary all tournament so far, so just wanted to come out with a bit of energy and finish well. So, yeah, great first half from us. Really working hard indeed. Just hopefully we can polish it off in attack.
What are your intentions going to the next half?
Probably just moving the ball as much as we can. They seem to play a fullback, so there's a extra number for us in the defensive line. So if we can shift them around, make a move, I think that's where we'll find our fun.
Yeah, nice work, mate. Well deserved break.
I'm still shining, it's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. Ain't no in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target in practice. Yeah. And I'm just getting started, get my feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game.
And we're back. It is the second half of the Indigenous Samoan game. Samoans looking to advance their lead as they kick off to Indigenous, who trail by 2 points at the halftime break in the men's open pool A. Allen dancing around a few, eventually tagged. They'll go to the thick side and they'll go left. Puts in a little chip and chase to Gaia. Oh, and he's fumbled it. Penalty. Attacking team can't dive on it. We've just lost connection around. So they'll take. Samoans will take the scrum again for the third time in this game. So they'll go to the 2-on-2, but the hooker will swing around and make it a 3-on-2, but Indigenous scramble for the numbers. They'll come back around here, the Samoans. A little bit of a drift of play, and the ball's gone down, and they'll get the quick tap. No, referee pulled it up. Henderson. Throw it out wide to Gaia. No, misses the pass, and they'll continue to go to the right edge. They'll come back into this left edge area. Play on. Gaia's got the ball. And they'll swing it again to that open side. Hole opened up. Kick went in. I think it's got too much on it. No, and it's been regathered just before the line. And knocked on by Indigenous. So Samoa will have a 6-tag set as they look to advance their lead on the scoreboard. 11:15 remaining on the clock. It is currently 9:24 in the morning here. And don't you go anywhere. We've got sprints and 1v1s all up for grabs. And then after that, we've got finals, the inaugural 3P Tag Seniors finals, who will be crowned the very, very first grand finalist winners in their respective age groups. So that's tag 0. They got a 6-tag set. Allen out of half can go into the middle. They'll go play on. Allen took full advantage of the simultaneous call and took full advantage of the ground too. They'll go right to the open side. And I think he's been pulled up for surrender, so you can't go anywhere. And they'll go for the scrum again. Hasn't worked for him yet, but it might work for him this time. So Samoans with the scrum feed, runs around a couple. He's got free space now. Misses the tag. And will go through and get 2 points on the board and advance their lead to 4.
And that's the number 77 for the Samoan side. Henry Pritchard, just his second of the day. Some lovely footwork. No one's able to match him one-on-one. A little bit of a goose. He gets on the outside. That extends the score to Samoa 4, Indigenous 0. And again, the theme of the Samoan team is their defense, just holding them out.
Only conceded 12 points in this whole tournament. And as you heard, the call is line speed. And they've suffocated this Indigenous defence, but they'll get the ball back. And obviously, their tags have been made, every single one. I don't think they've missed a tag yet to the Samoans. They'll go right. Puts in a little chip. hoping for some players. What a gather on the ball! And he's been called into touch, I think. So Samoa missing tags with the Indigenous, and Samoa gaining full advantage of that too. They'll go, fakes the blind side, and then goes to the middle. They'll get the overlap, but it's a knock on and will be played 10 metres in. So Indigenous spreading it out wide. Still plenty of time for them to get points on the board. They'll continue to go. They got the overlap. Henderson fakes the wrap under. Tag just before the line. They'll go right. And they'll go far too. Fakes that right hand pass and comes back on the inside. 7 minutes remaining. Puts in a little chip. Oh, they almost got there, Henderson. Indigenous not taking a lot of their chances, and that is showing at the moment. Samoa looking to advance down the field. So, forward pass was the appeal, and it's touched 6 more. They'll come down to this short wing, had the overlap, missed tagged. This is the last. They're 25 metres out from their attacking line, Samoa. They'll come back. Probably should have got rid of it, and it's in the end caught with it. Thoughts in the game at the moment?
Samoa showing some good shape on the ball there. They're toying with this Indigenous defense, but it's the nil-all scoreline still that's impressed me the most from the Samoan side.
Gaia with a kick, that's unusual.
He's gonna fall just short of that 2010. Samoa will be happy with the ball here. They're doing a bit of a subset, getting some changes on.
Just a quick message for a couple of teams. We need a team representative. That representative will need to bring names that belong to the jersey numbers. This assists with all the MVPs and all that sort of stuff. So the following teams, I need you to get your
Samoa,
names and
oh,
numbers.
knock on, that might prove costly. 5 minutes for Samoa to pounce.
21 men's Tongan team and the 21 girls Tongan team. Open Pool A, men's USA, and open Pool B, men's Jamaica. Those 4 teams, if you could come to the upstairs sign-up box when you have a chance.
Indigenous going down the middle of the field. They need a 2 or 3 point try, can't afford a 1. They do a switch. Hole opened up, didn't use him though. They'll go right. Right, he had the overlap. Pass wasn't there to Gaia, and the ball goes down.
Chance gone begging there for the Indigenous. See on the replay here that plays the ball back. They go right. There was a little chance after this play, but the ball goes down. Nearly there, just a metre short. Samoa defence holding them out. As they're on the attack here, a little grabber through.
Little grabber through. That's tag 2. Samoa bringing it through the middle. They'll go out. They have the overlap, missed tagged. Come back on the inside, he does. Another play comes across for Indigenous. Beautiful tag, must need a tag. But Samoa on the charge. They'll go the far wing as fast as they can. And his tag, this is the 4th and last.
Love to see the Samoans run it here. Offering some shape. Indigenous off the line slow.
So Samoa Tia passes it off. Still Samoa. Haven't done much with the ball. Fakes the kick. Knocks it on. Play on.
Little miss kick there from Tia. They were unsure what tackle it was, or what tag it was, sorry.
Allen's away. He's away. The foot race is on. Hips didn't do anything, but he still made a whole bunch of yards. That's really good by Allen. Steps back on the inside. Skips guy on the next to him with a one-man cutout. And this is second now. They'll spread it out left. And then they'll come right, and then they'll go left again to the open side. They'll go right. Henderson. And again, look, the defence of the Samoans is suffocating the Indigenous. Haven't missed a tag. Indigenous puts in a little kick. Will he get there? He won't. And it will be a penalty.
Is that for pushing the back there?
To the Samoans, I think diving on the ball.
Diving on the ball is the call there. There's a couple of changes being made by the Samoan side, but
I think they're going to go to the scrum again.
smart from them. There's only 2 minutes on the clock. They're up 4-0. Looking to take some time off here. Finish their set. Give them a little bit of a breather. They had to defend on their line there for a little bit. Let's see what they can do coming out of trouble.
So, swing it all the way to that 2-on-2 like they've done before. So, they'll still feed it. They went from end to end on that one. Still a minute 30 to go. A kick. It's inside. It's bounced only just over the sideline.
That's a lovely nudge there from the Samoans. Hitting the equivalent of the 40-20. They find the line. And with a minute remaining, they could put them to bed here.
Who's your player of the match so far? Tia?
Ooh, I've gone 77 for the Samoans, the Henry Pritchard. 2 tries, crucial 2 tries, as it's only 4-0. I think he's been the difference. And they've gone here. They've gone here. Numbers, hands will do it. And here's our man. And a great tag just before. Stops him from a hat-trick this morning for the 77. Lovely pill from out of 9 from Hemapol. They go left. And a good tag from the Indigenous. They're holding their line here. Unfortunately, one of the Samoan players doesn't have a tag. They've gone left, comes back to the right. Bit of a sizing them up. They're playing a bit of pullback here, bit of touch style. Can't surrender a tag though. And that'll be changeover. And as the siren goes in the background, that is full time here in the Men's Opens Pool A. Samoa with the final score of 4-0 over the Indigenous. And one of the more impressive displays from the Samoans, another shutout yesterday late afternoon against the French. Kept them to 0. And again, Samoa keeping their team with the Indigenous scoreless. And that is full time here. We'll head to the aftermatch interviews very shortly, but again, thank you to our sponsors. Shout out to V Squared Advisory, Milan, Vola. Anything for your accounting and finance needs or property, make sure you check out V Squared Advisory. As we'll be heading to the ground right now for our aftermatch interviews.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, mate. Player of the match. How does it feel?
Oh, thanks, mate. Feels good here. But I've got to give credit to the boys. They just gave me the ball and I just sprinted. That's all I did.
So 2 tries. How is that all the boys?
Yeah, that's still all the boys. They defended, I just get the ball and I just run.
So defences, you guys have only conceded 12 tries 12 points this whole tournament. Is there anything different that you guys are doing in your defence compared to the other teams?
I'm not too sure, but we've just been working really hard on our defence lately. That's defence wins games. and we just keep working on our defense. That's all it is.
Any intentions going to the next game?
Defense, and more inner.
Yep, sweet. Thanks, mate. Congrats.